Hello guys, Softony here, welcome to another After Effects tutorial, and in this video lesson we're going to create this easy to follow stroke animation text. So without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into After Effects and get started. Alright, we're here in After Effects, and first, like always, let's create a new composition. Hit Ctrl+N or this little icon here. This is gonna be final comp. Of course, you can type your own text. 1920 by 1080, 60 frames per second, and duration 4 seconds long. Hit OK, and now let's create our background. Go right click, find here new solid layer. I will rename this one to background. Of course, you can type your own text. 1920 by 1080, hit OK. And now it's time to add our first effect here on background layer. Go here in the effects and preset, and if you can't find him, just go window and you will find him here. Okay, now type here ramp effect, drag and drop onto our background layer, and now let's readjust our start of the ramp upper left corner, end of the ramp lower right corner, and change colors according your needs. For this particular tutorial, I will do maybe this type of pink or purple color, like this. Hit OK, and for the second color, maybe dark blue. Of course, you will play around. In every moment later, you can change the colors. Hit OK, I will close this effects control for now, and now let's create another solid layer. Go right click, find here solid, rename this to grid, also 1920 by 1080, hit OK, and then go here in the effects and preset and find grid effect. Drag and drop onto our grid layer, like so. Change the size from corner point to width slider and type here for the width 10 and also for the border 10. Also select this option invert grid, and now as you can see in our final scene we have these tiny dots on our background. Also what we can do is to change our blending mode. If you can't find blending modes, just hit here toggle switches and modes to find them, and let's change this to overlay. And now what we can do is to duplicate this grid solid layer once again to see even better our tiny dots here in our final scene. Okay, now let's create text layer here in our final scene. Let's hit Ctrl+T or go here on this little icon. I will just type stroke outlines. Of course, you will type your own text. I'm using this Bebasnoy font, 200 font size. Okay, align it to the center. Go here, find align. If you can't find the line, just go window and you will find it here. Now let's swap fill and stroke for our stroke outlines. Double click here, go here on this character option and just hit this little icon to swap fill and stroke. Now you can play around with the stroke width, like so, and for this particular tutorial I will do maybe 4. Now let's convert stroke outlines in shapes. Go right click, find here create and select this option, create shapes from text. Now you can delete these stroke outlines lower option, like so. Open up this little triangle, go here on add, find here trim paths, go at maybe 2 seconds. Open up this trim paths option, set up our first keyframe for end, go at 0 frames and type here 0. Okay, now grab both of our keyframes, hit F9 on your keyboard, go to graph editor, and let's draw a curve like this. And if you can't find curve like this, just go right click and find here edit speed graph. Now in our final scene, when we hit 0, we have this cool animation of our stroke text. Okay, now what we can do is to duplicate this. Once hit Ctrl+D, move upper text maybe 2 frames ahead, like this. Okay. Duplicate this once again, move this maybe 4 frames ahead, once again 6 frames ahead. Now select our first 3 stroke texts, go here in the effects and preset, find here fill effect, double click, and now as you can see we have this red stroke outline text that we're going to also change to another colors. For the first, let's leave it to red color. For the second one, let's change to maybe dark blue color like this, hit OK, and for the third one let's change to maybe yellow color. Hit OK, and now when we hit 0 we have this really cool and awesome animation of our stroke text. Also what we can do for our upper text, go here in the effects and preset, find glow, drag and drop onto our first text, and for the glow threshold type here 50, radius also 50, and glow intensity 0.5. And now we also have this glowy final text in our final scene. Okay, for the final step we can pre-compose text, select them all, then go right click, select here pre-compose. I will rename this one to text 01, hit OK. And now let's duplicate this one once again, hit Ctrl plus D. For the lower text 01, find here radial fast blur, drag and drop onto our text 01. And here basically you can play around with the options. For this center, do something like this. For the amount, let's go to around maybe 85. And also type here fill effect, drag and drop above our radial fast blur effect. And here basically you can play around with the option to change colors of these shadows according your needs. I will do black color, hit OK. You can also find here overlay blending mode, play around, or leave it to normal. Duplicate once again if you need. And now when we hit 0 in our finals, we have also this cool shadows of our stroke outlines text. You can also, if you want, animate this center option to get your own results. Okay, now when we hit 0, we have this really cool and nice stroke outlines text. Alright guys, that was everything for today's tutorial. Hope you learned something new like always. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of my future content. Also take a look on my channel for even more great tutorials. All the links are in the description. And until next time, stay creative and bye bye.